We're here in the arena of the Tank Museum just to show off one of our new acquisitions. This is a Replica A7V tank, the German tank of the First World War, and it's a really good replica, and it complements our Mark IV replica that we bought earlier about a year ago. So we're going to have a closer look at the vehicle so you can see how good it is. This replica has been built by Bob Grundy, and we've had it down here at the Tank Museum before at one of our Tank Fest events, but it's now part of the permanent collection. The Germans only produced 20 A7Vs in the First World War, so it's an interesting fact when you think that the Germans in the Second World War, we think of them as a key tank nation, but in the First World War only 20, and they weren't very successful. As there's only one real A7V left in the world, and that's in Australia, we're never going to get hold of that. So having a replica, not only does it give the public the chance to see what an A7V would have looked like, but as this is a running replica, it means we can also demonstrate it and put it next to our replica British tank, the Mark IV you can also see behind us. With the 100th anniversary of the First World War, it also gives us the opportunity of recreating down here at the museum that famous first tank versus tank engagement at Villers-Bretonneux. So having these two tanks here at the museums mean we can not only do recreations of First World War battlefields, but the public can see how those tanks were used in those very, very first tank engagements back in the First World War. We'll be taking these vehicles out for our Tank Fest event at the end of June, and not only these vehicles but obviously lots of other vehicles from the collections come out. The Army brings its vehicles, and we also have invited vehicles along, so that's a big one to put in the calendar for next year, last weekend in June 2013.